those problems and back ready playing again. That clash in on the left. The midfield quartet, Bellingham fans are still very much behind us. Much did for him, didn't it? And he then went on not to win the league, but if he places the season reaches its climax, competition referee sees, and how hectic life is for a match official. Yeah. Well, if they do, as you say, Barcelona have no limit. Ready with what he wanted. He thought about it, Marc Bartra. Abdi, who's been in sensational form in recent weeks on one wing.
At Madrid media, there's not much noise about it.
Against Osasuna, if Madrid keep winning, then the pressure stays up. It's a deep one this time. Rudiger's there. Anthony playing that one forward to Bakambu. Some work to do. Mbappe. Vinicius to his left. Vinicius turns. Bartra.
So did Vinny when Mbappe was.
There's a chance at the other end immediately, and Mbappe. Well, you expected that to end up in the back of the net because of who it was. He didn't, and fired over the top. He's been on the naughty step for a while, coming back late from Brahim. Mbappe's made a run. He's been picked out by Brahim. Another one of Ronaldo and can't remember who else. This is Bellingham on the ball. It's work back. Anthony on the far side as well, as even if he can be found. It is Anthony who gets on. Valverde trying to pick up Trent Alexander-Arnold. And to put out a play for a corner. Back in position now. It's rolled back to Vinicius. Abde gets the cross in, Housen clears, and Valverde plays that position now. Mbappe's back in the side. That one launched towards Mbappe. It's headed away. Better to be. Bakambu runs in behind here. This could be the first chance for Betis. Good defense.
They do not play together. Goal scored, and we know Real Madrid will.
Bakambu chasing this one. Valverde steps in, and he needed to because Housen had Vinicius pulls that one back to the edge of the area to Brahim. Brahim tried to find Trent. Mbappe. Brahim looking for Bellingham. Enough on that to send Vinicius outside the penalty area. The cross deflects for a corner. Here it's Abdi. Slides that one. Well, the plan was to slide that one through Arnold. The cross comes in from Abdi. It's headed away by Valverde. Calls for handball against Brahim. Bellingham tries to dribble. In it comes, and the keeper missed it. I think Rudiger. In it comes. It's headed away by Bakambu.
Vinov's self.
Chance here for Mbappe, it just goes long.
So,
a shot from distance from Valverde. It's spilled. Vinicius can score. Vinicius does score. Real Madrid.
There's a clear intention from both sides to, once they get to have possession, just to get to the other end and then involve 4 or 5 players in attacking. I think that could benefit Real Madrid if it becomes a box-to-box brand of football. But you can see as well that when Betis attack, they don't do it with the same numbers as Real Madrid. There is 5 or 6 that remain at the back, because you know how dangerous Real Madrid are in the counter if Betis loses the ball.
Brahim, Bellingham. Thiago's back in the team for the first time. Plays it back to Anthony. He's bumped off of Anthony. Cedric let that run. Everyone let it run. And Trent with the cross to Bellingham. It was well intercepted in the space for the shot. Picks out Bellingham instead. Bellingham gets the shot away, and always rising over the crossbar.
But should have left.
Abde up against Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham, he plays it back to him, and definitely under Zidane, who followed Ancelotti. Bellerín makes this clearance for Maus. Anthony goes for goal.
One of the few times that Betis managed to stop.
Driving, he plays it back to Anthony. He's been tracked by Thiago Pitach. Yes. Someone who definitely prefers the second manager of the season to the first. Brahim in the penalty area. In it comes, and Valles punches clear to Pitach. The flag for the moment is down. Amrabat clears. He seemed to delay. H.Bellerín in towards Bakambu. Rudiger.
The captain of America at the time.
For Mbappe, it comes back out to Valverde. Into Brahim, Diego Llorente clears. It's in position, it's still Mbappe hurdling the challenges. Amrabat now brings it away for Betis. Past Thiago Pitach. I think he might have been trying to...
But in the big games, they just didn't produce him. Then you have...
Ricardo Rodriguez round Llorente as well. Still Mbappe on the ball. He's... for the foul on Bell. The cross comes in from Abdi. Bakambu gets on the end of it, but can't steer it. Gets away from the challenges of Amrabat. Hasn't too much resistance there. He then didn't manage to steer the ball out to Fornals. Not successfully though. Brahim with the shot. Did that strike an arm? He's certainly claiming. Yeah. It was Ricardo Rodriguez who's Bellerín with the cross, and Vinicius tries to pick out. Vinicius comes back out to Mbappe. Florentino Perez, the referee. There's a chance here for Bakambu. Bakambu, and Lunin denies it. Mbappe comes out on top. Thiago's cross is blocked by Fornals, who's then adjudged to have fouled.
The coach, you think he's thinking of personal situations?
Yeah. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fornals into Cucho Hernandez. Rolls it to Mbappe, who's picked out Trent Alexander-Arnold. First time cross. Anthony does well, and that is definitely a foul on Anthony. And there's a yellow card coming out for Dean House. Vinicius back to Mbappe. First time pass. Bellingham, Hausen, and Rudiger all trying to get on the end of it. It is Hausen, and that's as far as Fidalgo. Fidalgo, it's set up for the shot. To Abde, he's got Fornals in support. Can Fornals get the shot away? Yes, he can. It was always rising, and not in the Trent with the cross. It's blocked by Ricardo Rodriguez. Here's Bellingham. Still 5-6 in the penalty area. One of them is Bellingham. He flicked that on. Fornals with the corner. Headed away by Dean Hausen. Goes Bellingham to Trent Alexander-Arnold. The cross comes in, and Mbappe scores! Well, he marks his 100th game with a goal, or does he? The whistle's gone.
Yeah, on Trent.
Trent Alexander-Arnold does well. Plays that into Bellingham. And Bellingham with the cross, and Bellingham. Cross is blocked, but in it comes from Trent Alexander-Arnold with Jude Bellingham. Here's Anthony on the edge of the area. He strikes it, took a deflection. That's a brilliant save from Lunin. No wonder he celebrates. Sprinting past Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's prevented from getting a shot away by Trent Alexander-Arnold. The shot comes in from Anthony, and Lunin pushes that one away as well. Well, sprints past Nathan. Gives that to Vinicius, and Bellerín with up against Llorente. Llorente makes the challenge. He made sure he made it outside the area. It was a clean sheet.
It's everywhere.
Well, it's Mark Rocker's shot. He got his first.
Mavinga with the dynamism.
Not been cleared. Nathan on the turn, and it spins wide. Vinicius to Bellingham. Bellingham gets the shot away. Just into Brahim. Nathan. And Fornals puts it into the area. Nathan. Amrabat fouls him.
Betis didn't succeed there, but they've listened to what's happening. Maybe must have took.
The angle is a difficult one, but hasn't stopped him many times before. He rolls it.
Betis very much in.
Fornals' corner is cleared, unorthodox.
But I used to just him.
Fornals blocked by Hausen, and out for going to be replaced by Alaba, and it is Thiago goes off Camavinga on. In it comes from Cucho. Abdi trying to